Madridistas, we are back from international break and we're jumping straight back into La Liga play, this time heading up to San Sebastian to face off against Real Sociedad. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the injury nightmare Real Madrid is facing, the starting 11, my official match prediction, as well as a new contract extension for one of Real Madrid's best players from last season. But before we get started, if you're new around here, I'm Dally with Dallyfc, and I cover all things Real Madrid. And at the end of the video, if you like the content, you want to see more from myself, please hit that subscribe button. Right now, smash that like button. It helps you out a ton. And also, guys, we're back from international break. It's time to watch some Real Madrid football, so let's get started. So some of the Real Madrid players went on holiday. Some of them went to international duty. I myself was on holiday, and I come back to see this injury galore. What a mess that Real Madrid is facing. As you can see on the screen, this was taken earlier from FotMob. Some of the injuries that we see. Tchouaméni is hurt. Dani Ceballos, David Alaba still hurt. Militao's hurt. Camavinga, Ferland Mendy. The list goes on and on. I saw Arda Güler apparently was hurt. Jude Bellingham's not even on that list. And so coming back, I thought I was going to be getting a call from Carlo Ancelotti say, hey, we need you in Madrid right now. You know, you might be playing left back, Dally. I'll be honest, guys. That would be bad. That'd be very bad for us. Luckily, it looks like a couple people have recovered. Like I said, Jude Bellingham's not on this list anymore. Arda Güler's not on this list. And also, taking a look at what Real Madrid actually posted yesterday, they said, our team held its first training session of the week at Real Madrid City. Ancelotti counted on the return of Modric is back and the return of Mendy to group work as the main new additions. Also, Alaba, Bellingham, Camavinga, Dani Ceballos, Militao, and Tchouaméni are recovering still. And so, what does that mean? You know, taking a look at the lineup that we saw last time we were out there, Dani Ceballos got the start, Ferland Mendy got the start, and we saw, you know, a 4-2-3-1 with kind of, you know, Fede Valverde getting the start at like the 10. And so, when it came to the lineup for this week, I wasn't sure what to do because, first of all, how many players are actually going to be ready to go? I don't believe, I'll be honest with everybody, that some of those injuries were serious. I think that might have been a little direction from Carlo, maybe from Flo as well, saying, hey, you kind of just need to take it easy. You know, it's a week international break. You know, this isn't Euros that you're doing. Like, what are we doing out there? So, taking a look at the lineup, as you can see on the screen now, this is my official lineup that I have coming in to the game against Real Sociedad. Now, as you can see, I made a video the other day talking about what I think the strongest 11 is, and I did put Fran Garcia out there. However, I don't think my boy Carlo has been listening to the last video, and so I do think he's going to be rolling out Ferland Mendy to get the start at left back. However, I am really hopeful, guys. I'm really hopeful. All my Turkish fans out there, all the Turkish players who love Arda Güler, I'm really hoping that we get to see Arda Güler back in the starting lineup and playing as a 10. I think that is Arda Güler's best position when he can, you know, control the ball, play in the middle of the park, spread it around, you know, do through passes to Mbappe. I thought that Kylian and Arda have been linking up the best of any player so far on the team. Whenever we've seen them, you know, the through balls, there was a couple through balls in the game. I think it was Las Palmas, guys, that Arda was delivering to Mbappe that were just fantastic. I'm hoping that he can get the start and we can see a lot more than him because in the Real Betis game, he didn't even come on. Why did that happen? I have no idea, but this should be a game that he should be coming on and starting. I don't want to see Modric out there. As much as I love him, he just finally turned 39. I've been calling him 39 for the past couple weeks now. So finally, I can say correctly, he is 39 years old. I don't want to see Modric out there. I love him. I love him so much. However, he cannot be starting for Real Madrid anymore. We just can't do it, especially when you have such a talent like Arda Güler is on the bench. Bring him in. Tchouaméni should be back in the starting lineup. Like I said, him recovering from the injury. You know, we don't really have Dani Ceballos. I could possibly see, though, if something would change, I could see Militao not playing, and maybe we move Tchouaméni back into like the center back role, kind of like what we saw last year from him. So that's a possibility that we could see. The other person that you might be saying, Dally, where's Jude Bellingham? Well, if Jude is actually ready to go, which I'm not 100% sure he is, guys, if anything changes, I'll definitely update you in the comments below. But I don't think Jude is ready to go. And even if he is, he might start. But at max, I would only want to see him out for their 45 minutes, maybe at max 60 minutes too. So if Jude's back, that'd be great for us. I think we might see him maybe in the Champions League coming up, which I'll definitely be doing a preview on, and we'll be talking all about that too coming up here soon. But that's what I really like to see Jude come back if he's ready to go. Maybe he gets an appearance, even if it's like 20 minutes. If we get to see Jude in this one, I'd be very happy with that as well. Now, taking a look at the front three, VMR is back and starting, and I've been really disappointed with how Vinny has been doing internationally for Brazil. I'm not sure. He goes to Brazil and he stinks. He kind of stinks for Brazil. I don't get it. Rodrigo got a really good goal playing for Brazil a couple days ago. I forget who it was against. And then watching Kylian the other day, I was a little disappointed. Some of his shots against, I believe it was Belgium, it's kind of the same thing we've seen. It's just kind of him forcing the ball, and it's not a great shot. Not the shots we've been used to with Kylian. However, he is coming off a brace that he got last time against Real Betis. And so hopefully we can kind of take what we took from the Real Betis game, all the momentum that we had, and hopefully we can, use it against Real Sociedad. So taking a look, what I want to see from these front three, Rodrigo needs to stay right. I've talked about it multiple times. He is a right wing. Is that really what he wants to be? No, he wants to be at the left. If anything, he wants to be 100% on the left wing. He can also come inside. I just think, though, when we see Rodrigo staying wide right, it creates just width. We can create opportunities. And, he gets the assist for the first Mbappe goal. That was coming from the right. He was driving it in. I need to see Rodrigo staying on the right. For Vinny, the link-up play between him and Mbappe was fantastic in the last one. I was very happy about that. I want to see more of that between the two. I'm not sure if it's going to be overlapping with them or if Vinny's coming inside and Mbappe's moving to the left. I'm not sure. I just need to see a better connection with him. And we saw it in the Real Betis game. I want to see, though, like 10 passes through them. Let's get Mbappe some opportunities, some through balls. Vinny's actually, in the last one, he's been giving him a lot of chances. Mbappe, though, finally needs to actually convert some of these and get some goals, because I'm telling you guys, there's opportunities there for Mbappe to get hat tricks. He's going to be getting a hat trick very soon. I think this month, we got like 5 games or 6 games the rest of this month. I think Mbappe is going to be getting a hat trick. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Am I crazy for saying that? I don't think so. He's an extreme talent, and I think Vinny's going to create a lot of opportunities. Plus, in this lineup, having Arda Güler, I think Arda Güler is going to get chances. And the person I also want to see come on, we need to see Brahim. Brahim in the last one, I thought he looked really good. Him starting is never my cup of tea, but him coming on, I'm not sure if it'd be for Vinny or Rodrigo. Probably Rodrigo. I think that's a real opportunity for Brahim to come on, make a difference if we're going down, if we're tied late in the day. I really want to see Brahim coming on. Also, let's bring Endrick on. I'm not sure what we're going to do. Hopefully it's not another, 89th minute. Here comes Endrick to try to save us and get a late goal for us. So hopefully Endrick can come on in ideally 15, 20 minutes is what I'd like to see Endrick. Is that reasonable? No, it's not, but I'd like to see Endrick come on. And so the person, though, that I also want to mention before we close this and before I give you my prediction is not actually even on the lineup. So as you can see on the screen, this is a tweet from earlier today. Fabrizio Romano is reporting that Andre Lunin has agreed to a new contract with Real Madrid. And I was tweeting about it earlier. Also, guys, if you're not following me on Twitter, definitely do that. Stay up to date. Latest news like this. If you want to interact with me, if you want to chat with me, I'll be tweeting during the games. Definitely stay locked in with me on Twitter. But Fabrizio Romano is reporting that Andre Lunin is signing a new contract with Real Madrid until June 2028, which is fantastic. Lunin was one of the best players for Real Madrid last year with Courtois going down and him coming in. I thought he was really good last year for us. And so hopefully we can get this official very soon. I think probably next week or maybe at the next break we might have it go official. But this is great news just because, Andre Lunin, I believe he's like 25. This is probably the goalkeeper of the future. If anything, he's a fantastic number 2 who's been proven, last year how great he did. However, Courtois, of course, is the man I want in goal and is the man I have in my lineup coming into this game against Real Sociedad. Now, just a couple more players I really want to talk about is Fede Valverde has been the best player for Real Madrid this season. I think it's not even a discussion. If anybody disagrees with me, let me know in the comments below, but I think most of you agree with me. Fede has been fantastic, and I want to see more shots from him in the future. I really want to see him drive the ball. Let's force the defense to foul him. Let's create an opportunity for a free kick, possibly a penalty. I think that's an area that Fede can get a little better at. The shots that he's been taking, they're missiles. Every single time he does it, it's a missile. I want to see a little more control from him and a little more control from Tchouaméni. I think Tchouaméni can be fantastic. You know, there's been rumors apparently that we might be interested in Rodri, but personally to me, guys, if Tchouaméni, the age that he's at, I think his ceiling is very high. Is it as high as what Rodri is today? No, but why would we be signing like a 28-year-old? That personally to me doesn't make any sense. Especially, like I said, I think Tchouaméni's ceiling is very high. I just want to see a couple things from him. Let's hold the ball and control the ball a lot more. Let's become better and be a wall as well. When he's outside the box and we're passing it around, I want to see some opportunities from him to actually take some shots. You know, we've seen it before. I believe it was in the World Cup. He scored a fantastic goal for France. This is something that he can do. I don't understand why he doesn't do it. I'm not sure if it's what he's allowed to do tactically. You know, is that what Carlo's instructing him to do? I just think Tchouaméni can kind of hone in a little more of his skills and, you know, kind of use them. I want to see more from that from Tchouaméni. And I do have Ferland Mendy in the starting lineup. I think him and Carvajal, I want to see them, you know, bombing down the wings. And I'd prefer to see Fran Garcia in this one. I don't think Carlo agrees with me. If Mendy's going to be starting and, you know, he's coming back from the injury, he has to be better. He's not been good. He just hasn't. He's been one of the worst players, in my opinion. Coming into the season, I was very high on him, but unfortunately, like the last 5 games, you know, he got the stupid red card. I think it was against Mallorca. That was terrible. I would love to see Fran come in because I think Fran creates chances for us when he's going down. Him and Vinny link up very well. Also, he crosses it into the box, so I would really like to see Fran come on. Also, Carvajal, like I mentioned, I really want to see him get even higher up the pitch. This is really where I think Carvajal is at his best, when he's creating opportunities, when he's crossing the ball in. That's really what I want to see in this game for both of the left back and the right back. Now, when it comes to my prediction for this game, I think we're going to start off pretty hot. I think this is the opportunity for Real Madrid to come in here and really just dominate a team that we should be dominating. You know, I believe the last time we played Real Sociedad, it was 2-1. I could see that possibly in this one too. However, I do think Real Madrid comes on. I think we get hot. You know, I think we're ready to go. We've been playing a couple of games. That's why I will be predicting Real Madrid will win the game 3-0 against Real Sociedad to get back into La Liga play and to get ready for the Champions League game against Stuttgart on Tuesday. So that's my prediction for the match. Let me know what you think in the comments below and tell me your match prediction. I'll be back live once again right after the match, so I can't wait to chat with all the Madridistas then. Thank you so much for watching this video. This has been Dally with Dallyfc. Cheers. Hala Madrid.